Well, scammers, you know this, are tricky. And by the time they're exposed, they might have already stolen from a handful of people. So to make sure you're not one of them, the Better Business Bureau developed an interactive online tool. You may have heard us talking about it quite a bit, talking about the Scam Tracker. To show us how it works, we have David Quinlan with BBB with us this morning. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate it. First off, what is the idea behind this particular tool?
Awesome. Good question, because this is a real-time tool. It can prevent people from getting scammed, and that's the big takeaway from this. So what you're looking at here is an actual map of the Puget Sound, Seattle area. And right now, BBB Scam Tracker, we've got more than 64,000 scams reported nationwide.
That's
and
unbelievable.
It keeps populating every day.
Wow.
So you can zero into certain neighborhoods, find specific types of scams that are hitting, read about the scams, and that way consumers have a better idea of what's happening in their neighborhood. And if there's a scam, an IRS scam, for example, happening down the street, they're going to know
Let's
about it.
go ahead and do that. I mean,
sure.
where do you want to go? Do you want to go to this one right here?
Yeah, we can start on Seattle right there. So this is
there.
A date range of between February 2015 and today, and we'll keep zooming in on Seattle. There's 17 scams reported in the Seattle area. Okay. And it looks like that is it.
That's
so
it. You kind of just scroll up here.
Yeah.
And then it shows you the list here of all the scams that have happened.
Correct.
In that particular area.
253 results in that particular area. So you can go down here and go from page to page to page. But there are the complete list of the different scam types. So if you click on a phishing scam over here and you hit view, you can read the details about the scam.
Oh, so it actually has a detail about exactly what happened there. Okay.
Exactly. Okay. The zip code. Sometimes people have actually lost money. They've fallen victim. So we put that information in there as well.
When you see a total dollars lost that says 0, does that mean that, oh, that really didn't happen? What does that exactly mean?
That means they got a phone call or they were a target of a scam, but they didn't fall for it.
Okay.
But we still want them to report it. So just because you don't fall for an actual scam, definitely report it. That way we can, alert your neighbors.
The beautiful thing about this tool as well is because not only can you see, the scams and what areas are happening, but if we go to the top here, you could also report a scam, correct?
Very easy to do. Yeah, you hit that button right there, and you can report a scam, and then you fill out the scam information right here, the business name that the scammer used, the address from the scammer, any information that you can get from the scammer, phone numbers, addresses, names, websites, and then you write in the description over here. And as you fill this whole thing out, it populates in real time. So then it pops up on the map, and law enforcement is actually able to take this data and use it to help with any of their cases that they may be investigating.
Right, that was my next question, is what happens to this report once you file it? Does the Better Business Bureau then call you up and be like, hey, we got your report, or do you pass it on to the police?
Yeah, two things. So law enforcement has access to it, so they can go in here and they can look for any trends. They can work with our investigators if they're looking for something specific, but it's also meant for the consumer. So the consumer really can take it upon themselves to stay safe online or stay safe in general and see what types of scams are happening in their area. Or maybe it's their relative that lives, on the East Coast. They can actually zoom into their street address.
Does the Better Business Bureau also vet the reports that come in as well, and how do you do that?
Yeah, we do some vetting. Obviously, some people may have a bad experience with a legitimate business, and they feel like I got scammed.
Right.
So we'll review the scams to make sure that they're actually a scam and not a review or complaint. And if it's a review or complaint, then we'll direct the consumer to the proper area.
Yeah, that's a fantastic tool and so important nowadays. Yeah,
it works on your phone too.
All right, perfect. Well, if you think you've been scammed or just want to see what's going on in your neighborhood, you can check out this interactive online tool at bbb.org/scam tracker. David Quinlan, as always, thank you for joining us, and we'll toss it back over to you.